Hello there, welcome or welcome back to Beauty Bees. I'm Iris and this is a deck of panning update. So let's just get straight into it. I had 5 items in this month. I am rolling out 3 of them, which is very exciting for me. So let's start with an item that actually rolled over from last month. This is my Colourpop Thumper Gloss. It's from their Bambi collection. My goal was to use this 15 times and I hit that goal. And can you see how far down I am in here? There is a little bit stuck to the sides. However, I can see a pretty clear mark right around here. So like if I pulled that line through, it would almost like exactly decapitate Thumper. I am making really good progress on this. This is something I do want to finish this year, so I'm really glad to see that I'm making good progress. And I don't feel like I had to use it a whole lot to get to this point, which makes me feel a lot more hopeful about my ability to pan this as well as one, hopefully, maybe 2 of the other Bambi glosses that I have. So, yep, I am able to roll this one out as the first rollout. The second rollout is another thing that was a carryover from the beginning of the project. This is from Ciate, and it is their Dewy Blush Glossy Cheek Tint in Papaya. It's a really pretty, fairly sheer cream blush. I used this 10 times. I liked it. I thought it was pretty. This is a very fresh look. I think I would probably prefer this a little bit later in the spring, just because it leaned a little bit more peachy, a little bit more orange. I mean, it is a really good papaya shade, so I guess more of a coral, really. But I enjoyed it this time of year as well. I thought it looked pretty subtle, fresh, and it did give a nice glow to the cheeks. I quite enjoyed that. So, for the things that I brought in the last update, I am only able to roll out one, and it is this e.l.f. What is this called? Bite Size Face Duo in Cantaloupe. Let me open this up. There is this matte orange blush. It's almost like a yellowy orange. It's a very interesting shade. And this peachy gold highlighter. I had my goal to use this 10 times, and I met that goal. Also, another piece of that goal was that I had to use both sides of the palette at least once, and I did that. I would say, if I had to break this down, I probably used the blush on its own once or twice. I probably used the highlighter on its own like 3 or 4 times, and then the rest of the uses, I used both of them because they really do complement each other really well. And I think taking a combination of these, just swirling them together, gives a really nice glowy blush for me. So. Did I just swatch that on the least helpful part of my knuckles? Absolutely. But this is really pretty. It's not the kind of thing that I could see myself using every day going forward, but it is nice to have. I'm glad that I have relatively small pans of these 2 products. They're not something I would want to own in a like proper full size. 2 more items. These ones will be sticking with me for the next month of the project, but I don't see myself having a problem hitting my 10 uses on either of them in the next month. First up, we have this Colourpop quad in Citrus Fizz. This was a significantly underutilized little palette in my collection. I got this, I think, around Black Friday, maybe just sometime in December, and I used it a couple of times. I thought it was very pretty, and then it just kind of went into a drawer and I sort of forgot about it. I brought it out. I've used it 8 times. I've used every shade in this palette. I think I've actually used every shade in this palette at least 2 or 3 times. This is a very, very pretty shade. It has a lot of pretty shine to it. look at that. And I got this for like $6, I think, on Ulta. I just think that's such a pretty smooth shade. And this is a little on the chunky side, but it's very pretty and it doesn't cause me any eye irritation. These two mattes are pretty basic, but they're easy to work with. They have a nice formula. I enjoy them. So very happy with this quad. I have 2 more uses for this next month, and I don't foresee that being a problem at all. I was actually thinking, as I was getting ready today, that I should bring this in, use it one time today, and then pull in another item for it. But I'm a little overwhelmed with my project panning right now. For some reason, I'm just not making as much progress as I feel like I have in the past. So I decided to neglect this today and just keep it in for another month and have an easy goalpost to hit. Then the last item is one that I really thought I'd be able to roll out for today. This is from Maybelline. It is their Green Edition Balmy Lip Blush in Dusk. This product is so pretty. I had a couple of other lip products I was focusing on finishing this month. Otherwise, I think I would have hit my 10 uses. I'm at 6 uses on this. It is this really pretty, like, cherry red sheer balm. It feels great. I love the packaging on this. I think the teal is so cute. I love this thinner format balm. Just really, really nice product. I would actually be interested in getting 1 or 2 more of these. I really like it. And I have 4 more uses, which I will greatly enjoy getting. So that's everything that I was working on for the past month. Let me get everything set up and we will draw cards for next month. Okay, I have my random number generator pulled up. I have my cards shuffled. I think I'm all set. The first thing I always do, or usually do, I think I forgot it last month entirely, is because I do not have any jokers in my deck, I will first draw 3 random numbers between 1 and 53. If I get 53, that is my joker. So, 24, 25, and 7. So no jokers this time around, thank goodness. Now I've got my deck shuffled. Let's just cut and then pick off the top. So, card 1, the 9 of Hearts. Card 2 is the 9 of Spades. And card number 3 is the Jack of Diamonds. Let's see what those prompts are. By the way, I don't think I mentioned it in this video, but I will have Emily and Max's intro video linked down below. It spells out the rules in a lot of great detail that I couldn't do even if I tried. I don't understand the rules all that well, honestly. And B, she made the game. So you should go watch her video if you liked this one. Okay, so a red jack is a random letter generator. Okay. I'll probably just use the random number generator and convert, but that's fine. The 9 of Spades is, I don't know, is a lip product. Wow, I have a shortage of those. That's going to be hard to figure out. And then the 9 of Hearts is a backup item or duplicate. I don't think I have any backups. I actually don't think I have any backups. I'm going to pick another card because I have been really good. Actually, oh, you know what? I have skincare backups. I'll do that. Okay. So, random letter generator. I'm sorry. So, 1 through 26, and 16. So N is 13, so that'd be the letter P. Okay, I will go find some products and we'll go over them. That was so much faster than it usually is for me to pick the products. So for a backup, I decided on a little skincare guy. This is from Neutrogena. It is their Hydro Boost with Hyaluronic Acid Hydrating Cleansing Gel. This is a half-ounce size, so once I start using it, it should go relatively quickly. However, I think there is more than a week of use in this for me and the way I use face cleanser. So my goal is going to be to finish this, and then I will have one less face cleanser hanging around, which is always exciting. For the letter P, I brought in my ABH Norvina, which doesn't sound like it fits for the letter P. However, this is a Pro Pigment palette, so we've got 3 P's in there. Now, taking a look at the colors in here, first of all, this is super fun. It's very bright, it's very bold, but surprisingly wearable and easy to work with. I have even worn some of these, actually a lot of these colors, to the office. I think it's very, very pretty. My goal is going to be to use this 10 times. I don't think I want to put the additional goal of using every shade at least once. I think that'll happen naturally, but you know what? Let's go for it. Use it 10 times, use every shade at least once. I don't think that'll be a problem. I actually like every single shade in this palette, and I have even used these 2 like really bright, well, this is a red, but this is an orange. That's unusual for me, and I like them. It's a really impressive little palette. I got this at Nordstrom Rack for like $8 or something, and it has been such a good purchase for me. I've really, really been enjoying it, and I think the palette itself is just so cute. So 10 uses on that, and then the last item was a lip product, and I decided to bring in this guy. This is from Trestique, and this is a mini lip glaze in Shell Beach Sheer. Don't know why that's such a hard one for me to say, but I have used a little bit of this. It rolls down below the lip of the packaging, but there just isn't a whole lot in here. I think my goal with this is going to be to finish it. However, if I have used this 15 times, and by that I mean 15 days of usage, and it's not gone, I'll also consider that good and allow myself to roll it out of the project. I will probably use this mainly as a mixer shade. This shade by itself is okay on me, except my lips are still a little bit on the dry side. They are not nearly as bad as they were, say, this time last year, but this does cling a little bit to dry patches. It makes them look very white, and no one wants that. So 15 uses or finish this, whichever one happens first. I would really like to finish it though, because I like these Trestique products in general, but this color just doesn't really do it for me. Very pretty mixed with some other things, but by itself, not really my gig. Okay, and it looks like I have my work set out for me. Hopefully we'll have a lot of rollouts next month. Thank you so much for watching. If you are doing this project, I hope it's going well for you. Also, let me know, because I love watching these updates. I'm very far behind on watching any beauty videos whatsoever, but these are ones that I enjoy, and I would really like to get back into watching more beauty videos because I love that side of YouTube. I love this little corner of the internet. It's why I got into making videos in the first place. So, thank you for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed today's video, and I hope I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!